Tanya, and I'm back again with another layout. This time it is of a lioness and her cubs. Oh, I cannot tell you. Yeah, no, I can. Oh, okay. This is the problem with doing voiceovers, you know, one after the other, because, well, you just keep on saying the same thing over and over again. No, the story behind this lioness and her cubs is we were driving along, and there was a car approaching us and it flashed its lights, and that's what you do in the park. Is if you see something, you kind of impart the knowledge to other people because you want to share in the joy of the discovery and all the rest of it. Nobody is selfish, and nobody just, you know, keeps quiet and doesn't say, oh, we've seen this. Nope, that's just not the way it works. So, okay, quickly, I just want to tell you what I'm doing here. I had that piece of paper which I'd used in a previous layout where I had just cut out all the minty green parts of it. Then I thought, oh, what the heck, let's see if I can try and do something with it. And I chose the heart paper in the background because the colors blended well, and with the theme that I am using with my safari pictures, that heart paper, it's a bit too lovey-dovey for my needs, so I am working around it. That's what I'm doing here. So back to the story. So we're driving along and the lights are flash, you know, car oncoming, flashing lights. So we stop and he says, hey, just over the hill, you'll see there's a group of lionesses and their cubs under the tree. Oh my goodness me, now I am in a state. I am beyond excited because I'm a huge cat person. I mean, I have 4, so getting very close to crazy cat lady status. But I mean, for me, seeing the big cats in the wild it's the ultimate. And that was primarily one of our no, it wasn't. That was primarily one of our goals with this trip, was to see the big cats. So to see the big cats is great, but to see the big cats with babies, I mean, that's beyond great. It's getting towards sublime. So we went over this hill, and then we went over the next little hill. I mean, they're not hills, they're like, you know, little ridges. And we weren't seeing these lions, and I'm starting to get really disappointed, thinking we've gone too far or we've missed them, because sometimes they blend in really well with their environment. I mean, they are past masters that you can drive past and look and you won't see a lion lying there because they just blend in. But it turned out we hadn't gone far enough, because finally we went over there and we saw, you know, loads of cars. And guarantee if you see a lot of cars at the side of the road all stopped with the cameras pointing out the window, guaranteed there's something there worth seeing. So yeah, so we stopped and had a look, and there they were. Now these cubs are quite big. Hopefully you'll be able to see in the close-ups of the photo. They're obviously not newborns or really teeny tiny. Wait. There will be some of those later, but I'm not going to spoil that surprise. Okay, well, probably just did, but that's by the by. You know. Anyway, these cubs they were playing with the mum, and the mum was tolerating them, and it was really like looking at domestic cats, just in a really big version. I mean, a really big version. So we spent, oh gosh, we must have sat there for at least an hour, if not more, just watching them, and of course taking dozens and dozens of photographs. Because I don't know if I'm ever going to see that again, and that's why we take photos, you know, to immortalize the event. And yes, this layout is extremely pink. I was just going with an idea of using up what I have in these kits, and to heck with it. I don't care if it's overly pink. It really does. I wanted it to epitomize my love of cats. You get really mad dog lovers. I'm a mad cat lover. I seriously am. So that's what this is, and I brought in some of the yellow on the wood veneer. And then I entitled it, oh, what did I entitle it? God, you know, I was just looking at it now, and now I can't remember. Oh yes, no, I used those. Yes, the tender side of nature. Because it is, I mean, let's face it, lions are mean. They are seriously hardcore when they get going. So to see a mum there, and this is an epic fail of colouring in these little wood veneer thingies, then I remembered, hey, it's a spray. Spray it, silly woman. So yeah, so lions are mean. So to see the mum there being all affectionate with her cubs, yeah, that was nice. That kind of reminds you that nature is kind too. And that's really what I'm saying here, you know, what with the tender side of nature and all the hearts and the exos and the exos, and it's just OTT, but I kind of like it. Yeah. I showed it to the youngest, and I did explain to her why it was so pink. And you know what she says? I don't like the photographs. I nearly fell over. And then we had a bit of a debate about the fact that it's because she's not in the photograph. That's perhaps why she wasn't that keen. No, I don't know what it is. I don't know why she said she didn't like the photographs. I think, I don't know. I like the photographs, but then again, I took them and I was super proud of them. So maybe that's it. So now I'm just putting on a few more hearts and stickers because I feel it needs something more. I mean, when in doubt, put on more. And these brads, I'm putting them to good use. Yeah, as you can see, there's not many left on that piece of backing board thing. Yeah. So I'm doing the sort of visual triangle, yes, and repetition. And now I need the date because I'm doing that on everyone as well. So we stick the date down there. And then I figured maybe I could try and bring in a bit of colour, well, different colour, and that's very subtle, those weird acrylic frosted round things. They're very pretty. I just don't know what to call them. So I shall continue to call them weird frosted round things. And then just adding those in there. Oh, and I seriously debated whether I should do the splattering because I was a little scared it was going to ruin it, but I felt the back paper was a little flat, and in the end, okay, don't think it did ruin it after all. So there we go, there's another layout, and we have many, many more to go because I have many, many more photographs, and I think I should say goodbye now, so I'm going to. Oh, look at that. Oh, kitty kisses. Anyway, bye. See you again soon.